Hey everybody, welcome back to Big Buck Shock. It is December 3rd. I'm hunting behind the house tonight. I haven't really hunted much in the last week or so. I was working some overtime and baby appointments for the upcoming little one. So we had ultrasound appointments and whatnot. So I haven't been out in the woods since last Sunday. I hunted last Saturday over where we normally bow hunt, and I didn't see anything. I was hunting a marsh finger, but that whole area gets pretty pounded during rifle season. So I hunted Saturday night, and then Sunday, a buddy and I went and put out a couple cameras on couple of state land pieces, and I haven't been out in the woods much since then. So it feels good to get back out. I'm just hunting behind the house tonight. There's been a lot of deer moving back through here. There's been a couple of, not much for bucks, couple small 4 points and some spikes and stuff, 1/2 rack 8 point. But there's been a ton of does back here. So tonight I'm probably going to be on doe patrol. Since I'm hunting back over here, I'm using my bow. Got the bow back out. I could use a gun back here, but I technically don't have any permission from the neighbors. In Michigan, you gotta have permission from your neighbors if you're within 450 feet of their house. And I am, and I haven't asked them yet, so better to be safe than sorry, I guess. And I'd like to get one more with my bow if I can. Our muzzleloader season started yesterday, so it's December. It's kind of winding down. It's kind of a bittersweet time of year for me. Things are going back to food, and the pressure that these deer have been getting the past couple weeks really pushes them into the thick stuff and makes a lot of them nocturnal. The rut's over, a lot of bucks have been taken, so it's kind of a bittersweet time of year, but I still enjoy getting out in it. I decided to hunt in the pop-up tonight. I was gonna get up in my tree stand, but a couple of deer, last couple times I've hunted back here, deer have been skirting the edge over here behind me. I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. So that's my tree stand up in that big pine. And the last couple times I hunted here, you can see the house is right there. The neighbor is only about 80 yards from me. The last couple times I've hunted here, deer have come out of the front part of my property and they work this way over to my yard behind me, away from my stand, and they get back in this thicker stuff over here, and then they go out across my yard right there. And I couldn't really, there was no shot, they were too far, so I decided to climb into the pop-up tonight. And they were calling for 45-mile-an-hour winds today, and I don't think we've reached 25, so it's not too terrible out here. But like I said, a lot of does have been coming through here. I'd like to get at least 2 more for the freezer if I can. I've got a buck tag and a doe tag in my pocket. The buck tag's good for either. So hopefully something comes out and gives us a shot. I didn't bring my tripod. I brought one, my little one. I'm gonna try to film. My phone fits right in this slot right here perfectly in my quiver bracket off my bow. So I've got that option, as well as this option. I've got my little tripod with flexible legs, and I wrapped it around my arm, and I practiced a couple times with it, and it works really good for shooting footage while you're, hands-free using your bow or your gun or whatever. So it's not the most ideal thing, but it works. So whatever it takes to get the footage. Try my best to get the kill shots on film and not have what happened a couple of times this year with deer surprising us and not being able to get my phone out and start recording without them seeing me. So the wind is coming straight out of the west, blowing my scent to that house, which is a good thing because I'm just roughing it today. Got the Carhartts on, staying warm, I'm layered right up. So it's about 3:45. They've been coming through usually around 5, so gonna get quiet, sit tight, and see what we can see, guys. Stick with me. So guys, in addition to the tripod and the quiver tip for holding your phone, another thing I like to do is, if you have the option, if you take your quiver off your bow, pop your next arrow out of the rubber holder there, so that you can, if you shoot and you need another arrow, you just pull it straight out instead of having to, it's just one less thing to worry about. If you're trying to get another shot off, if you need to, if you're on the ground like this, or if you're up in a tree and you can put your quiver upside down in your backpack, or if your foam here holds your arrow tight enough and you trust it, it's just one less thing to worry about if you have to get a second shot off. So just a little tip for you guys that I like to do. Well, guys, that was Gimpy. That deer is older than he looks. I'm not sure how clear it was in the video, but that's the, he's got a real messed up side. He's injured pretty bad. I was gonna kill him, and that deer's smart. He looked right into that blind and knew something wasn't right, and he kind of just skirted out and went straight away from me out in the brush there. I actually had another deer come in behind me out in the backyard. I guess I should have hunted right in the backyard. I think it was just a doe, but It's a pretty cool hunt. If I had a crossbow, or if I could had a gun in my hands, he'd have been mine. But I think tomorrow, I'm probably gonna take the crossbow out tomorrow. I don't think the neighbor was home. I'm not sure if they left for the weekend or what, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to ask for permission this weekend. So probably gonna take the old horizontal bow out and sit in the tree stand this time. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. We'll be back at them again tomorrow. Hey guys, what do you guys think? Do I blend in better? Hopefully I blend in better this time. I was gonna hunt the tree stand, but I figured, you know what? I'm gonna give the pop-up another shot. So I've got all black on. I've got the crossbow today. So I think I'll have a better chance of blending into the blind, matching the black interior, as well as having the crossbow in my hands, being able to move around and not be seen here on the ground. I was gonna set the tree stand tonight, but I figured I like a little challenge once in a while, you know? I wanted to get one more off the ground. So that's what I decided to do, was sit on the ground, give the pop-up another shot. Hopefully I blend in better and they don't see me before they get in here. It's a beautiful night. We had probably a steady 10 to 15 mile an hour wind. It's coming out of the west with little spurts of southwest, so I should be good as long as something doesn't come in from over here out of the northeast. I've got my camera arm mounted, ready to rock, and I was gonna bring my big tripod, but it's just, you know, reaching up, having to turn the phone on. I wanted to just be able to keep my arm down and reach over and click record when the time comes, instead of risking the deer seeing me messing with the tripod. So after reviewing the footage from last night's hunt, it wasn't very good, so I apologize for that. My phone was kind of wobbling around in my bow as I was trying to maneuver over for a shot. It was a lot better. It was zoomed out than zoomed in, so but that was definitely gimpy. That deer's at least 4 years old. He's definitely smart. When I saw him earlier this year out of the tree stand over here, he was none the wiser, but he definitely knew something wasn't right in this blind when he stepped out. And I'd like to get a chance to take him out. It's about 4 o'clock right now, so they should be moving here pretty quick. I'm gonna get quiet, get covered back up, and hopefully we'll lay eyes on something tonight, guys. Well, guys, that doe was the only thing I saw tonight. I didn't hear anything else behind me moving around. Nothing. It was pretty quiet. I'm kind of surprised, actually. It's pretty clear. I figured they'd have been moving. Yeah, she was the only one I saw. She come out from the front part of my property, that thick bedding area, and directly downwind of me. I'm not sure why she didn't come visit, but it was a fun hunt. I hope you guys enjoyed that. It's back to work tomorrow for me, and hopefully next weekend we'll be able to get out and get some. I'm going to try to get some more content out for you guys throughout the week. I got a few videos that I want to do that I think would help you guys out. So Thank you guys for tuning in to Big Buck Chuck. And like, subscribe, share with your friends, and we'll see you guys all in the next hunt.